Jamaican people say brata. So the month of May came, gone, went, and we were highlighting some of our small people for the month of May, and we spilled over into June. So I think this is the last one we're doing because the whole heap of them now. We can't if we cannot stop. So guess what happens to you today? Today is his birthday too. How are you?
Hello.
Take off your mask.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Right. I don't know if you want to turn up to more.
So it's the birthday boy himself today.
Right.
Chevauni Blair. Yes, he was one of my small people. You didn't know? Okay.
Mm.
Yes, the long bench. I think I call you the long bench.
What is it?
Man in charge. I don't know.
Heard somebody saying I'm the Don. I think it was what's his
Seriously.
name? Dwayne Tracy. By the way, thanks everybody for the greetings. I've heard most, I won't say all. And I thank all of you. Sarah, really nice this morning.
So you feel
Thanks, Sarah.
special. Oh my
Quite
God.
special, you know.
Right, right, right,
Quite
right.
special. Thank you.
Right. So this is Chevauni Blair. Yes, he was one of my small people too, people. He was one of my small people.
Yeah.
He's still, no matter what them get old or whatever, I don't even pay them any mind. But so call your friends and tell them to run account. They must like, share,
And
whatever.
subscribe.
Same thing.
Yeah. So do all of that.
Marvin Murphy's on, Jody
I
K.
don't even have my
Dawkins.
glasses.
Happy Monday to you too, and happy birthday greetings to Chevauni Blair.
Yeah.
Yes, so Chevauni was one of my small people. So we're gonna start talking about when he started being a part of the small people program. We're not going to play no music, we're just going to
Are we
talk.
not going to Mr. Music?
No.
First of all, I thought Mr. Music was really somebody.
Jesus.
I thought there was an actual person, Mr. Music, until I got here and I realized that you're Mr. Music.
Are you kidding?
I'm serious. Because he always say,
Mr. Music.
let's go to Mr. Music. So
Jesus.
I thought Mr. Music was somebody.
It's like thinking when I was growing up, I thought somebody was in the radio. So you turn that dial, I thought it was a man. So I'm looking in this radio.
Yeah.
I think the radio name of Uyghur radio or something. I'm looking at this thing to see this man in the radio. So
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So tell us about Chevauni Blair growing up
Hmm.
and Chevauni Blair inside Small People.
I think I started in prep school. I went to Vaz.
Mm-hmm.
So it was always coming together after school.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I wasn't fortunate to call every day because of extra classes and
Right.
the activities after school, but my cousins would.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were more dominant.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a little bit more time with you. It was really fun.
Who are the cousins? Because the whole string of them.
It's a whole heap of them. So
Courtney?
there's Corey,
Corey,
is
yes.
my uncle.
Mhm.
There's Chantel, there's Gio, there's Ashari. Says everybody.
Mhm.
And so we'd call and it was just fun.
Yes, yes.
You know, we wouldn't do the calling.
Mhm.
My grandmother would do the calling.
And grandma was her fault.
Right.
Right.
And so her day was a Wednesday.
Her day was a Wednesday.
Her day was a Wednesday.
Gee.
And so I don't know how many can remember. So we used to have this phone in the living room.
Mhm.
It's a long string. And so you'd sit by the radio, you would dial and so you used to have two phones. A cordless had the regular
Mhm.
phone with the cord, but you know you can't use the cordless because
Cordless.
you don't get to dial us.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. And so we'd use the phone with a long string. And so it would ring. So you grab the phone, you'd go in the hall and you sit. So that you would get a feedback on the radio.
Oh my goodness.
And so that was pretty exciting. We used to do a lot of things.
Mhm.
We used to read.
Mhm.
Was it Psalm 91?
Psalm 91.
We used to do
Find the verses of
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes, right.
We used to do 118 as well.
I think so. I mean, you're younger than I am.
Yeah,
so
we used to
you
do Psalm 118.
should- Yes. Mm-hmm.
We used to go through and find the verse.
Mm-hmm.
We used to do tongue twisters.
Right.
I remember doing that.
Mhm.
She sells.
She sells by the seashore. She sells
seashells by the seashore. I remember.
Oh my
I remember that.
God. Mhm.
Um, But that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but what has it done? You asked that. Um,
No, before we reach there, so like when you were going to school, what was it for you? Were you a superstar at school or at church? Because you're now coming on the radio.
right.
What was that
I was a
like for you?
superstar, as famous, because
Jesus.
everybody would at church would listen to Love, and you go to church, you're like, oh, already on the radio. I'm like, really? So it was a big thing
Mm-hmm.
because everybody listened to Love FM at church,
Mm-hmm.
and so they don't miss a beat. So it
Right,
was a big thing.
right,
It's a big
right.
thing.
So you're a superstar.
Yeah,
Okay, until you got into George's now,
right.
but you are still calling.
I was still calling.
Mm-hmm.
But you realize throughout this period we've never met.
So all this time we've never met,
We've
but
never met.
yeah, for really
So
now,
I
all these
didn't. I didn't
years.
meet you till George's.
Yeah, then you're about what, second form?
I think it was second form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, it would have been second form.
right.
So all this time, I don't know you, don't know me,
Mm-hmm.
but the others did.
Yeah, we had a connection.
We did.
There was really a nice
Yeah,
vibe,
yeah,
the team
yeah.
there. For those of us, who may be just joining us, I'm talking with Chevauni Blair, the long bench boss or whatever they call him. Yeah, he was one of my small people. As tall as he is, he's one of my small
I'm
people.
6'1", folks. I'm 6'1".
Well, I'm 5 flat.
Quite short, aren't you?
Oh my
Somebody said, "Show me a long time you a star." I mean, I'll tell you, man.
Oh, seriously,
That's
no.
Jackie Cook. But yeah, so
No, no, no.
we met in high school.
Mm-hmm,
Not on a happy note, but
mm-hmm,
we met.
mm-hmm.
Um, and so we've had that connection ever since.
Yeah, I remember when I met Chevauni, it was really not a very happy occasion, really, because
Yeah.
his grandma had died. And, during that time before, Grandma Herfa was always on the program because
Hmm.
we had that time for the adults on a
On a
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And she was always in the program. And then I remember the afternoon when she passed, she had just called the program to do her community corner report because
Hmm.
the adults used to do that too.
Right.
And then I think you called and you told me that she was having a headache, and then she just passed. And
Yeah.
yeah, that kind of turned my world upside down. I didn't know Chevauni, I didn't know
Hmm.
Corey,
Hmm.
I didn't know Gio, but I am feeling for all these kids because all these kids would gather
Right.
around every single day and be on the program. And then I swear I had to do a tribute for your
Yes, you
grandma.
did. You did a tribute, I
Yeah.
remember.
I remember meeting this lanky teenager, and I'm going, "Is your name Chevauni?" And I'm looking up at this child.
Jesus, Jesus.
What was that like for you when we first met?
Um, I was happy to finally meet you. I didn't know you were this
Mhm.
that short or this
Seriously?
short.
What's this now?
Um, I remember I saying, I think this is Mama was saying that your voice is pretty. It's bigger than your
Mommy.
eh.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah,
Oh.
that was really nice. That was
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
good, yeah. What has the program done for you?
Um, that's done quite a bit in terms of my exposure and the way I communicate, um, reading because we used to read a lot,
Mm-hmm.
um, and how to stay on top of things.
Mhm.
Pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we did quite a bit inside small people. We talk on various issues, and you'd always talk to us about our, the th and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty good
Anything pretty memorable for you?
for small people.
Yes.
Um, memorable.
Well, we saw you were also involved with the Sir John Golding when you
I was
started
about
doing
to
U
say that.
Tech,
Yes, yes.
So even
So
when
we
you
did
were
that.
when you graduated and gone to college now,
Hmm.
you still be a part of
Yeah.
of what was happening at Love.
Hmm.
What did you find about Love? You're always here.
Even before I got here full time,
Yes, you're always
I was
here.
always here. I used to produce the game show with
Yeah.
Simone.
Right.
Hi, Simone. Used to do a little bit of youth
Youth
connection.
connection
When we used to do 5Ks with Digicel, I'd help out with that.
and the quiz.
At the quiz, right? The game
Yeah.
show. So I used to do quite a bit.
So what was it about this space at Love that made you felt safe to be here?
because we're family.
Yeah.
And so I knew all the people here before I got here. Right.
You're
So
premature. Like, seriously.
so just being able to work and do some stuff, it just really touching, and just being able to do what I like. I really enjoy the space
Mhm.
and the fact that I was able to contribute creatively.
Well, I'm talking with Chevauni Blair today. I think I have some business to do. No, no business.
Producer says
Okay,
no.
okay. Producer said. So let me look at some of the comments now.
Hmm.
Laverne says good afternoon. I remember. Okay.
You remember?
I no. Somebody said I remember those good old days. And
Mm.
with listen to me. I don't do these things.
Oh, Sophia as well says, I remember this guy so well.
Sophia Morris, yeah, she remembers. Sophia is my friend.
Yeah.
She's in Florida, of course. She would remember you. Keisha Blackwood is saying happy birthday to you. I remember the good old days with the tongue twisters. Happy
Oh,
birthday,
yes.
Siobhan. That's Laverne Anderson.
Thank you.
Pearline Mills, good afternoon, love family. Happy birthday, Siobhan. You know, don't turn the thing on a birthday thing for Siobhan.
Vicky says, happy birthday, Chevy. I met you through Colleen. I have no regrets. Thank you, Vicky.
Oh, that's so nice.
Thank you.
Um,
And then not only that, you remember I did midday meditation one child month.
yes,
I think I did it for a week.
yes,
That was good too.
that was good. Right.
Yeah.
Sister Lunan says, hey Siobhan, so happy to see you. You're looking so nice on your birthday. Wish I could see you on the long bench, Auntie Colleen. You have done a great. You see the bench now? I don't want to drop off of it.
Uh-uh.
The whole heap of people on the bench. Primrose says, Chevy, you have grown to be a fine young man. I'm proud of you. Auntie Colleen, you're such a blessing in your small people life on the family station.
Mhm.
Yes, I think he has grown to be a fine young man. Paulette says, happy birthday, Siobhan. Vicky says she did the Christmas thing also. Who did the Christmas thing? Okay.
Okay. Almost.
Althea from Portmore says, big up yourself,
Althea.
Chevy.
What a
You did
god.
that on small people. Cherry from Spanish Town says, I think this big small people, Chevy Don, the shooting star, youth ambassador, the long bench chief conceptualizer. Where is Merle?
I know, right? I know.
Auntie and my twin, Gemini's Rock.
Oh.
Denise from Florida. Edna says, hashtag small people. Edna, what you saying? What you really saying? Let me hear what Edna's saying if I can remember where to play this.
Two?
Okay.
Yeah. Aye.
Wow!
Okay then.
So good to have him in small paper today.
Lord Jesus.
I think I'll leave that groove him good in a while.
Edna, Rosa,
boy.
Jackie Coke said, for real.
Yeah.
Um, Christopher Edwards saying happy birthday greetings to Chevy Youth.
Oh.
Chevy Don, Chevy Youth, Rising
Mhm.
Star, Youth Ambassador. Yes. What's the feeling like for you these days? Because you are now also our youth ambassador here at Love 101. A lot of I cannot say young people look up to you. A lot
Mhm.
of persons look up to you, not just young people. The adults, and I listen to the respect that they have for you. I'm so proud of you. What's that feeling for you?
It's quite humbling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't take it for granted. It's not that I've done anything great. I just come and I do the work. Um, and I sort of have a way of connecting with the people. I don't know how I do it, but I do it. And for me, it's the joys. Just come on to help people and to reach out to them. Some people really don't have a family, and so they look up to us as their family. And for that, I count it as a blessing to be able to just sit in this chair and do what I do. Um, yeah, it's
I, I
touching.
I want to know, is it because of, your grandmother, your mom, that kind of a connection there,
Mhm.
and the love that you get from your church family? Is that part of the grooming for Chevauni Blair?
It is. I grew up in a home with love, um, and respect. Um, I know I can be very lippy
Very,
and frank,
yeah. But whether you're Frank or Chevauni, you gotta just know where to
but
say it.
there's a place, and there's respect for me. I believe in respect and love, Um, yeah, sort of believe in all of that.
We're having a lot of problems with our children now in schools and talking about the face to face as opposed to
Mm-hmm.
the homeschool and stuff. Children are just very brash, very entitled, just very rude.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what do you think can bring back some sanity to school, to homes? What do you think?
Communication is key. We sort of need to find a way to reach our young people. The way we used to do it back then certainly won't work now because things have advanced in terms of technology and the reach and the people they associate themselves with. And so we need to, as adults, keep up, know what's
Mhm,
going on, what's trending, what's not,
mhm,
and sort of find a way to connect with them. Not because I make a mistake mean you should just skip me out. Guide me. Not
mhm.
because I jump and I shouldn't jump mean you're gonna punish me. But find a way to deal with the situation.
You are connecting with some older folks who are looking up to you, literally, old folks, and
There's so much people watching me.
yeah, I don't know because they think that you are all that. Eunice said, Chevio,
Thanks
happy
everybody.
birthday. Jackie Coke says, um, I met Chevy 2 days before his birthday last year when RN Denden came to Jamaica for her birthday. We went to surprise him at the radio station. It was so good to see
Oh
how
yes.
surprised he was. Carolyn Hawthorne, Antiqually you trained Chevy well. No, him catch on, him know what to do. Donna, yes, we're watching Donna Chambers. Michaela Dawkins, happy birthday to you, Chevy, the long bench boss. I'm so proud of you. And may God continue to protect you and you continue to give back to Jamaica and the young people. Do you think you're a star? Meaning that, some people think they're just a superstar and they take it on to themselves. Do you think you're a
No, I don't think
star?
I'm a superstar.
Mhm.
No. I just do the work and I go home.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think I'm a superstar.
But when you go out there, you feel like you're, this thing can actually get to
No, it doesn't, you know. It doesn't.
announcers, it's an ego.
No, it
Just
doesn't actually. It
so how
doesn't.
do you manage to keep so grounded?
Because my friends,
Oh,
um, the people in my corner, so if
mm-hmm.
I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And then they're not afraid to tell me if I'm wrong.
There you go.
And I don't have people around me who put up with foolishness like Colleen. Um, and that's what people need. You don't need people
Mhm.
to sort of um boost your ego and tell you that you're all that when you're really doing trash.
Okay.
If you're wrong, just tell them say you're wrong.
Sophia McMorris says there are 72 of us on Facebook watching you. Sister Beryl, good
And many
evening.
more
And
on YouTube.
right, Sister Beryl, to Colleen, happy birthday to you, Brother Chevauni. Wonderful. And who else again? Donna Chambers. He really made Christmas come alive. Oh, you're the Christmas person.
No,
Oh,
no, that's you.
you too. Sister Beryl, good evening. Auntie Colleen, happy birthday to you, Brother Chevauni. You're a wonderful birthday. God richest blessings to you. Carolyn Hawthorne says Chevy does his work well. Faye Jameson
Thank
says
you.
long bench manager who makes us laugh so much, included Friday night. He went into Mitzi business. Exactly, Friday night. How do you connect with these older folks? And you sound like an old soul. From you listen to you, you know that you grow with your granny because
Right, I did.
right. And so you're able to
My aunt
connect
is
with these
listening.
persons.
Yeah.
Auntie, how you doing? This child is old, he is the old
um,
spirit.
I don't know. I like to talk to people. I
Mhm,
listen to people a lot. Um, and I just allow them to just talk
mhm,
and have a conversation. I don't do much talking, even on the radio. I think
mhm,
the music does most of the talking for me. So I just use the opportunity to just sit and listen to what people saying.
mhm,
People they want to talk.
mhm.
So I have a conversation with you. And I don't know if I have an elephant brain, but I sort of
Remember.
remember
Mhm,
even the family members, them
mhm,
son, them daughter, them auntie, them niece, and them nephew,
mhm, mhm.
where them come from. And I don't know how I do it, but I guess it's a gift.
Right.
And I just take the time out to listen to the listeners because I do value them. Without, you know, their presence, it would mean absolutely nothing. So I don't take it for granted. They have options. And so I thank them for being there.
Elaine, he says, well groomed. Blessings to you, Chevy, well groomed young man. Auntie Colleen, the real groomer. Isn't he grooming?
Yeah, man, you've done quite a bit. I don't think I would be where I am without you playing your part. You're quite a staple.
Oh,
Um,
don't bother with the
Colleen is
drama
not
now.
just a GM, but she's like a mother, a friend, and the whole family. Can talk about Leighton and Darren and Noron. They too have been a part of my life, and for that I am eternally grateful. Um, yeah, I really love you guys and appreciate you and my family as well. Um, I know you've always wanted me here, even before got here.
Mm-hmm.
I was elsewhere trying
Right.
to rhyme, but it's not working right here.
And so you're going to sit there
And I'm gonna sit here
and
and
just
we're
be
vanishing
fair.
thin air. But you've always wanted me here, and I am happy that I'm here. Thanks for seeing and believing and for looking out for me in so many ways. I don't think I've done anything wrong to make you feel bad or anything.
No,
I think I've held it
no,
and I'll continue to hold
you
it.
better.
Right. And so so
Yes.
I thank you. You know, I love you and appreciate you.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Yes. Wow, I didn't call you here for that, but I really do love this young man. I was about to say this kid, but he's no kid. He's a shooting star.
Almost off the
Auntie
calendar.
Bobbitt from Williamsfield. John Dawkins from Connecticut says he was one with the tongue twister. He was the funny one. I think Friday night on Long Bench was the best ever Mitzi business. Everybody up in the Mitzi business.
I tell you,
Her
yeah, I
husband was
just
on
love it.
display with Chevy and interview her. I follow off the bench Friday. Well, I caught up in one corner because I don't know what was going to be coming next with all these questions. And Mitzi, she was very cooperative. It's like she was cornered.
She's just quite comfortable.
I don't know
Yeah.
why she felt so comfortable to tell you the whole of our business. But this is what he does to you. He allows you to speak and he gets so comfortable. So
Yeah.
you will get comfortable too.
Yeah.
Delarica Myers, and she's shouting you out.
Hi.
Delarica is saying, I don't know if it's doing something. Okay.
Yeah, man, you handled it quite well.
Okay.
No worries, yourself.
So why jump off like that?
Because you
Anyway.
click it off.
All right, Delarica says you have done well with these young people. Thank you so much, Delarica. Chantel says happy birthday, Sislin Gray. There's other people watching in.
I tell you.
I've never called him before, but I was going through a depressive time in my life, and he encouraged me so much. Sislin,
Thank you.
we're so very happy that he could do that.
One of the reasons why we do what we do.
Right.
Yeah. All of us.
Sophia McMahon said, yes, Colleen, smell your roses. You have impacted so many of us. Why, Sophia? Remember those days when you're at college too. So it's not just the little small people, it's the big ones. And we're going to college like Alicia and Sophia. Margaret Lewis says, wow, Chevy, the amount of big ups that you have gotten, it seemed like you take it serious. Your face look fat. Me not going there.
Hi, Carol. It's my trainer. She called me today, folks. I'll see her next week.
All right. Elaine Sean said, birthday to the big man's blessing. Reverend Adet Mitchell says, I usually listen to those children and I tried the tongue twisters as well. And the tongue twisters are very good.
They are.
Especially if you're in public speaking, it really, really does help.
They are.
Love the station. We're going to start here. To hear who is this from?
All right.
That number. But Chevauni, he gotta go. I think we're out of time.
We have like 2 minutes, Minute.
Yeah. Any final comments you want to make before we, as you put it, skedaddle out of here?
Yeah. To the people, to the young people, or to the people in general. All right, so folks, my encouragement is to just live life. Count your days, count your blessings, be grateful, be thankful. Sort of find people in your corner who will help you take it to another level. Just don't sit down there and do absolutely nothing. Once you have life, there's hope, and I am pretty sure you'll journey along. It gets hard, but it's quite possible.
Right. I'm proud of you, and I'm so very happy that our paths have been crossed, and
Mm-hmm.
we are. I can say, when I leave here, I can say I did a good job with my small people.
Yes.
And I'm exceptionally proud of you, especially what you have become here. Um, Staff members, they respect you, they listen to you. You make an impact, and you're very respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Really appreciate that about you. Your mom, your dad,
Yeah.
your sister,
I
your
should know.
family, Shanoya, yeah, and the church family.
Yeah.
They all play a part in your life, and I am very happy to be a part of your
Yes.
life.
You've done well. You continue to do well. I wish more people would sort of emulate you and sort of guide people and groom them into better men and women of tomorrow. You've done well.
Thank you. And I pass the baton to you that you can continue to do well.
I'm quite humbled. Thank you, folks.
Yes. All righty, guys, we gotta go. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. All so much people listen to you.
It's a whole heap of people.
It's
Jonathan, will check the stats later. That's almost, I can't add on my glasses on.
seriously.
Can't see so far.
Joan from Mandeville says, "I love that young man, young Chevauni. Happy birthday."
Thank you.
What do we
Oh,
say?
you have to say, on the roads, always to be careful. You have to say
Always
that.
on the road.
So
Look
one,
right.
two, three.
Remember, always on the
On the
road.
roads, always to be careful.
Be careful.
Look
Look
right,
right.
look
Look
left,
left.
look
Look
right
right again.
again.
If the road is clear, a quick march. What do we say?
Whoosh! We're out of here.
here.
Thanks, guys.